Guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good day. Hope you're having a better day than me, anyway. So, welcome to the show, guys. As we are here for another international game, as Wales travelling away to Latvia for their next qualifying game, as they try to gain another 3 points to help them progress in the qualifying stage. So just bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to share on the screen the team news. So should be coming on your screen now. There we go. So we are off and underway, guys. That's Latvia now with the possession on that far side. So there we go. Team news up, sorted. And Wales currently sitting in fourth place in their group, guys. Group D. They've only picked up 4 points so far, actually. So sorry, I think it's 3 points they've actually picked up. Obviously, it's showing a point, I think, for this game. Is it? No, they've actually picked up 4 points. Sorry, yep. So 4 points. Armenia just above them on 7 points. Latvia sitting bottom on 0 points. So it's a must-win game, really, for Wales, this, to try and close the gap on the top 3 teams. Obviously, it won't move them up the league. It might not move them up the table. But if they get the win today, it would certainly close the gap. Like I say, Armenia on 7 points. So Wales, if they got the win today, that would put them level on points with Armenia. And I'm not sure if Armenia have still got another game to play in this international break. So we'll. So as I say, guys, bit of a must-win game for Wales. This one. So Wales trying to press for the ball on that far side. Let's quickly go to the chat. Nothing to report just yet, guys. Both sets of players just feeling the way into the game at the moment, as it's possession changing hands on that far side a number of times. And now the ball has been knocked long and it's gone out for a corner. So corner to Wales on that far side. Dave, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Dave saying hello, Gaz, Stevie, and all. This will be one brilliant game tonight. Don't think I can make a prediction for this one, but enjoy. Thank you, Dave. Welcome to the show, mate. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, and hope you had a good start to the week, mate. Thank you for dropping in, Dave. Always good to see you, mate. Yeah, definitely. It's got to be, as I said at the start of the show, it's a bit of a must-win game, this one for Wales. But as Dave said, hopefully it will be a brilliant game if Wales can do the business. So thanks for that, Dave. Stevie saying evening, Gaz and all. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available, mate. Really appreciated. As Stevie helping out a lot with the Fan Den project in the background that you guys don't see. Been quite a stressful day today with Fan Den, actually, guys. We're having some major problems with some of the technology, and unfortunately, the more I spend time on the channel, the less I'm able to work to make extra money to pay to replace the things that are causing problems to help us make progress with the project. It's kind of a catch-22 situation, if you get my meaning, but very, very stressful. But not to worry, it is what it is. Just have to keep muddling along. Eventually, hopefully, it will start to get easier. So Wales with a throw-in on that far side. As they take the throw-in now. Ball thrown long up the field as Latvia head it back in the direction it came from. Both sets of players challenging for it now on that far side. And the referee has blown for a foul. Oh, Stevie saying, "Come on, Wales!" Absolutely, mate. Yep. Let's hope Wales can get a positive result out of this one. It's not going to be an easy one, obviously playing away from home, but hopefully Wales will find a goal early on in this first half so that they can push on and maybe score a few more, which would be good for them for their goal difference, because it may come down to goal difference for Wales, guys, obviously to progress. We'll have to see. Still plenty of games to play, but not impossible. But as I say, guys, definitely a must-win game, this one for Wales, I would say. Glasgow Rangers saying 3-1 Wales. Can't stay, unfortunately, but hope to catch you another time, mate. Smash that like button and come on, Wales. Thank you, Glasgow Rangers. Yep, no worries, mate. No worries. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Thank you very much for dropping in. And don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated. But thank you, Glasgow Rangers. Always appreciate you dropping in, mate. And as I say, hope you've had a good start to the week. And yeah, it would be good to see Wales win 3-1. Would be a good victory. But if they could score more goals, that would be even better, wouldn't it? To give them the chance to close the gap with a goal difference. So thank you for that, Glasgow Rangers. And no worries, mate. If you can't stay, that's not a problem. Totally understand you guys have other things going on sometimes. So Wales knocking the ball out of play on this near side, as it's actually Wales that kept the throwing because it took a deflection on the way out. As now Wales take it quickly, playing it back to the halfway line. As now Latvia come to press the ball, but now Wales with a long long ball down this near side as they come towards the edge of the Latvia box. Ball played in as Wales trying to create something now. Latvia just camped inside their own box at the minute. So thanks for that, Glasgow Rangers, and hope you have a good night, whatever it is you're doing, mate. Always appreciate you dropping in. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated. Ball gone out on this near side for a throw-in to Latvia. This thing's annoying with it refreshing all the time. Kira236. How's it going, Kira? Welcome to the show, mate. I hope you're having a good start to the week as well. Kira saying, how's it going? I'm not too bad, mate. I've had better days, having some technical problems at the moment, which are causing me some major headaches with trying to make progress with the channel. But it is what it is. Very frustrating. It's frustrating. It's done my head in today, guys. I've been at work today and then come home to technical problems that are just making it so much harder to build the channel. But I always knew it was going to be the case that we'd have to budget and kind of muddle along for a while until we obviously get the channel further along and the Fandom project further along. But hopefully it'll get better in the future. But just at the moment, very stressful from my point of view. But thank you for that, Kira. And yeah, apart from that, mate, I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you're having a good day, a good start to the week at least. So thank you for that, Kira236. Ken Fish, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ken. Ken Fish saying tip top. Okay, mate. Good to have you with us, Ken. And hope you're having a good day, mate. Good start to the week. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. So we've got a corner on the far side now for Wales. As we're 9 minutes into the game. Corner comes in, it's deep, headed back in towards goal at this near post, and then headed over the crossbar as its goalkeeper gets a hand to it, and that's gone out, and that's going to be another corner to Wales. Yeah, it was going over the bar, I think, on its own, but the goalkeeper just making sure of it. As there a corner on this near side now. Corner comes in. It's headed back away as Wales pick up the possession now on this near side. Now ball crossed back in as it's knocked away. So thank you for that, Ken. And as I say, mate, hope you're also having a good day. As well as Kira, thanks for dropping in, guys. As now Latvia with the possession on that far side. Ball crossed out to this near side now as Latvia play it along their defensive line. Wales coming to press the ball on this near side as Latvia eventually end up knocking it out of play, and that will be a throw into Wales on this near side, midway inside the Latvia half. The Wales now with the throw in as they throw it long, but Latvia intercept it as they kick the ball up the field, and it goes straight to the Welsh defenders as they play it back to the goalkeeper. And now Wales build again from the back as they just knocking it about at the moment, midway inside their own half, as now they play it out wide to this near side. And Kyle is saying, yo, Gaz and chat, how's it going? Not too bad, mate. I've had better days, but other than that, I'm not too bad. I'm a bit stressed today, guys, just through the stupid technological headaches. But not to worry, not to worry. But other than that, I'm good, mate. I hope you're doing good, and thank you for dropping in, Kyle H. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. So now Wales with a possession on this near side. That's Latvia pressing the ball. Wales working the way through the press. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the thumbs up if you could. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Got to unfortunately mention it a bit more now, guys, because unfortunately the likes over the last 3 streams have been pretty disappointing, to be fair. So got to unfortunately now start mentioning it more, which is unfortunate because it just means distracting from the football. Keep mentioning likes and subs. Oh, the Wales manager not looking happy there. I don't think he was happy with that. So we've got a goal kick now for Latvia as they kick the ball long up the field. Kira 236 saying a bit rainy here in New York. I presume that means New York, but good otherwise. Yeah, it's raining here too, mate, today. It's been absolutely scorching hot here in the UK for the last maybe 4 or 5, yeah, since Monday. All last week it was absolutely roasting hot from about Monday onwards up till to last night. Probably the weather changed last night where it's been rainy again today. But as I say, all last week, crazy hot weather here in the UK. And I say crazy because it's September and don't normally get that kind of hot weather in the UK in September. So yeah, I don't know if you've been getting any hot weather over there. Obviously, New York is in the northern hemisphere as well, so you guys might have been getting some unusual weather for September as well. But yeah, back to normal, traditional September weather today, I think, mate. So thanks for that, Kira. That's now Wales knocking the ball out to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball attempted shots, but it's timid, and the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save. I've been quite busy last night, guys, researching information for video ideas, but that's why I'm kind of stressed because unfortunately, my the device I use for my editing is being very problematic. So it's looking like I'm going to have to invest in another one. Just getting fed up with keep investing in things that for the channel when we're not that far ahead yet. Unfortunately, I never got um, endless pockets, but it is what it is. Just want to make things easier to get progressing. We're making videos now because we need to start mixing it up with other content. Want to keep doing the match watch alongs, but now want to start working on other ideas as well. But that might be delayed a little bit now because of the technical problems I'm having. But I'll do what I can. Do what I can. Ball gone out on this near side for a throw into Wales. No, sorry, it's not gone. It's gone against Wales. So Latvia will have a throw. It's close to the halfway line, probably about 5 yards from the halfway line, inside the Latvia half of the field. Oh, got it coming together down this near side as the ball played long, and the linesman's put his flag up. I'm not sure if he's put the flag up for offside or if it's for the foul. There was a foul in there, but it's minimal contact as the Wales player goes to ground. Kira236 saying, do you live near any stadiums? Well, I won't say I live right next to any stadium, but there is stadiums. Well, there is quite a few stadiums within, I'd say, 10, 15 miles of where I am. Here in the UK, there's lots of stadiums not far away from me. Oh, it's But yeah, we'll be getting, as I've said to you guys, we'll be getting out to grounds and stadiums and stuff in the future. But there's only so much you can do at the moment, guys. As I say, I'm really difficult at the moment, the balancing act with the time that it takes to build the channel. It's quite surprising. You'd be surprised how much time is actually goes into it. It's not just a case of just setting up a live stream. We got a lot of preparation and oh, it's a nightmare sometimes, guys. It is a nightmare sometimes balancing trying to build the channel and working. But I always knew it was going to be a challenge. Always knew it was going to be a challenge. But I can't wait to get to grounds. To be honest, I can't wait to start going to grounds and meeting fans and getting some interviews with you guys, as well as getting some footage of fans showing support to their clubs as well. That's one thing I want to do in the future. But you guys are also welcome to send clips in, guys. Remember that. If you want to put a short on the channel of an atmosphere for your club, you go to a game, your fans are in full voice, getting behind the team, and you want to get a little clip of it in the short format, which would be obviously with your phone upright. You're more than welcome to send it, mate. I will put it on the short section, and I will give you credit for it as well, guys. In other words, I will put your YouTube account name in so that people know that you've actually provided the clip. And it's also a good way for you guys to also get some a little bit of attention to your channel as well, if you want to also build your own channel or get some subs, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm going to do that as part of the whole community aspect of the Fan Them project, just to give you guys the option to get a little bit more involved, as I say, sharing clips from games that you might go to. So we've got something going on here. We got a free kick for Latvia, but there was something going on there. I think there's an issue with somebody throwing objects on the pitch, because there was a bit of how can I put it? There was a bit of discussion between one of the players and people sat in the stands. So all I can think is that maybe an object was thrown onto the pitch or thrown at the player or something. Because don't normally see that unless something like that happens. But let's hope that wasn't the case. Didn't see it, but I did see the player arguing with somebody in the stands, which is a bit unusual. Wales now defending as Latvia kick the ball long down that far side. Wales just doing enough there as it's gone out of play, and that will be a Wales goal kick. So thanks for that, Kira. Any stadium? What? I'm presuming if you live in New York, I'm presuming there might be some stadiums near you, mate. Um, do you get to go to any soccer games over there in New York? Have you? I know the only team I know for soccer in New York is that one that Man City have invested in. What's they called now? Is it New York City? I think they're called, or something like that. But I'm sure you know if you live over there, Kira. Please do let me know if you do. Is it New York City or something like that they're called? I can't remember. I know there is a club in New York that the owners of Manchester City have invested in, and there. So, but I think is there about 3 soccer teams in New York? I'm not sure. But if you're still there, Kira, let me know. Ball played down that far side as it's knocked out of play, and that's going to be a throw into Latvia. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button and feel free to drop in your score predictions, guys. We'd love to hear from you. Let me know how you think the game will finish, as we are 20 minutes in at the moment and it's still 0-0. Latvia kicking the ball long down the field as Wales intercept it. Now Wales trying to relieve the pressure on their goal as a strong challenge comes in from the Latvia players, and the referee has blown for a foul. So that will be a free kick to Wales. Just outside their own box. And now we're back underway as Wales play the ball out wide to that far side. Both sets of players challenging for it. Latvia now with the possession as they win it back, playing it back to the halfway line, but under pressure from Wales as Wales challenge for it, and the ball goes out of play for another throw-in, pretty much bang on the halfway line. So Wales now with the throw-in. Now Latvia playing the ball forward as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now ball knocked away as it's Wales that regain the possession. Now Wales playing out from the back. And so they now switch to play with a long crossfield ball out to that far side. Now coming forward as they come towards the edge of the Latvia box. Ball crossed in, knocked away by Latvia, but Wales try to regain possession, but it's Latvia who clear their lines, knocking it up the field on that far side as Wales now do regain the possession. Now Wales playing it into the centre as eventually they work it out to this near side. Now coming forward again, clearly trying to stretch the Latvian formation. As again now Wales play it back into the centre and out to the opposite side. Now the ball is crossed into the box, headed away as Wales regain possession further up the field and play it back to the halfway line as Latvia press the ball from the front. Kira 236 saying, yeah, I go to the New York Red Bulls games. Sometimes they are part of the RB Leipzig and Salzburg group, I believe. Right, yep, I've heard about that, mate. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? How that's how these clubs are able to build these group formations now. Are these owners building these group formations of clubs on different continents? Where do you normally finish, Kira? What kind of position do they finish in the league? I don't really take much notice of the MLS, not because I'm not interested in soccer in America, because I am. I'm very much interested in it, but I've got to be honest, it puts me off the fact that there's no relegation. Because how can you enjoy a league where there's only, you're only playing for the winner? Nobody gets relegated. It just seems like playing for the winners. So obviously we're spoiled over here in Europe, with a lot of teams competing to win and to avoid relegation. Ball crossed in now for Wales from this near side as Wales managed to get the header, but the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save, and that will uh, relieve the pressure momentarily for Latvia. Um, So yeah, thanks for that, Kira. Like I say, mate, let us know what kind of position that they normally finish in. Is it mid-table? Do they challenge at the top of the MLS, or do they finish mid-table team or a team that struggles? I don't know. I like I say, I don't. I think they're the only two teams I know in New York. To be fair, the one that he's just mentioned, the Red Bull team, and obviously there's the Manchester City New York team as well, isn't there? Latvia now with the possession as they play it out wide to this near side, and ball played forward as it's knocked out of play by Latvia, and that will be a throw into Wales. Um, so we're just coming up towards 26 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Ken is saying they are indeed all right with regards to New York Red Bulls. Thank you for that, Ken. And Stevie's saying, do you follow any UK teams, Kira? Um, yeah, thanks for that, Stevie. I think he does. I think he has told us before, but I've forgotten. Um, so thanks for that, Stevie. Great question, mate. He might have told us before. Like I said, I think it might just slip my mind. But Kira is still new to the Fanden community, I think. So that's probably why I've not remembered it. Now Wales with a long ball forward up towards the edge of the Latvia box. Ball pinged back in. Oh, and now we've got it coming together. Oh, we could have a penalty here. As Latvia protesting. I'd have to see the replay of that again, but looks like we are going to have it. Here we go. Yeah, it's a shove in the back. Yeah, that is a foul. He doesn't get the ball. He gets the man, and it's going to be a penalty to Wales. So Dubra, the Latvian player, getting the booking for that challenge. He's just took out the Wales player without actually winning the ball. Um, so yeah, we're waiting for the penalty. It's going to be a penalty to Wales. So it's Ramsey to take it. Come on, get on with it. Sorry, guys, just waiting for this penalty. And Ramsey has scored. He's took the penalty and he slammed it into the back of the net. And that gives Wales the lead. And the Wales fans going nuts in the away end. As you can imagine, guys, good following for the Welsh in the away end. So Ramsey with the goal. 28 minutes gone, guys. Latvia 0, Wales 1. That's got to give them a boost of confidence, hasn't it? So thanks for that, Stevie. Stevie also saying, "Go on, Wales, smash it in." Thanks for that, Stevie. Yeah, they certainly did, mate. Kira's saying Red Bull normally finish around fifth or sixth, but they are having a bad year, and I'm a United fan. Yeah, thank you, Kira. Yeah, you did tell us that he was a Man United fan. Sorry, mate, I just slipped my mind. As I see you guys more and get to know you more, it does start to stick in my head. So apologies there, Kira, that I forgot that. I do remember that you did actually mention it, I think, before previously when I've spoke to you. But as I say, it's still quite new to the fandom community, so that's why I'm not as stuck in my head yet. So apologies there, Kira, and thanks for that, mate. Yep, fifth or sixth. Well, that would I don't know how it works in the MLS, but in Europe that would be kind of a Europa League finish, wouldn't it? In the Premier League, fifth or sixth. Um, I'm not sure how it works in the MLS with European. Well, sorry, obviously it won't be European places over there. It'd be CONCACAF, won't it? I'm presuming. I know you guys have got an equivalent of the Champions League over there in the CONCACAF region. So I'm not sure how many places available, mate. Kira, how many places in the MLS available for what is the equivalent of the Champions League in the CONCACAF region? Let me know if you're still there, mate. But thanks for that. Stevie's saying cool. Kira, nice one, Stevie. And sorry, guys, I have to refresh this. It's been proper laggy. So bear with me a second. So thanks for that, Stevie. And Ken Fish saying 1-0 pays. Uh, pays the goals. You have lost me there, Ken. Pays the goals. Have I missed something in the news or something? I'm confused with that one, Ken. Sorry, mate. Um, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. Apologies. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. Just, oh, my. Oh, this is a nightmare. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. My screen was just getting a laggy, so I've had to refresh it. But we are back now. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I don't believe this. Now Wales on the attack down the middle as they get the shot off, but the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save. Sorry about that, guys. Was having some technical problems there. So we're back with it now as Latvia playing out from the back now, coming forward. Ball played out wide to this near side as they tried to push up the field. So thanks, Ken. As Kira saying, to be honest, I barely watch MLS unless in person. I'm always watching United and the Premier League since I was young. Okay, fair enough, mate. Fair enough, Kira. No worries, mate. No worries. I just thought I'd ask. Obviously, you've been over there in the States. You'd have a bit better idea than me, mate. So, no worries. Thank you for letting us know, Kira. Appreciate it. Wales now with the possession as they come forward in the centre circle. Now ball played out wide to this near side as Latvia come across to challenge for the ball. And Ken saying, sorry, mate. The technology is really driving me up the wall today. I'll come back to that in a sec, Ken. Just bear with me a second, mate. Ball played down that far side as Latvia tried to come forward now, but Wales do some good defending on that far side as they win the ball back. Now challenge comes in from Latvia, and that's going to be a foul. As the referee now insisting on having a word with the player. The player's trying to walk off, the Latvia player's trying to walk away, but the referee insisting that he comes across while he has a word with him. I don't know. Maybe the referee feeling he's done it, taking too many chances. Ken saying you need Apple TV to see MLS. Yes, you do, mate. You do. I You do. I don't know whether they'll have it forever, but they have certainly got the monopoly on it at the minute, haven't they? But yeah, that's another part and another reason why I don't watch it because just wouldn't watch it enough. Not much point paying out for it when I wouldn't watch it enough. So yeah, thanks for that, Ken. The Latvia player has just been given a yellow card by the ref. So now Wales with a free kick, ball kick long up the field as uh, Latvia intercept it. Now Latvia kicking the ball back up the other end as the ball played out wide to that far side now as Wales intercept it. Wales trying to work the way down that far side, but Latvia coming to press the ball as now Wales play it into the centre. Now out to this near side as they come towards the edge of the Latvia box. Wales now with a cross. Cross comes in, headed away as Wales pick up the pieces outside the box. And now come again. Ball crossed in, headed away again. Oh, sorry, the goalkeeper come to punch that as he punches it away. And then two sets, two other players from either team challenging for the ball just outside the box, and the referee has blown for a foul. So thanks for that, Ken. Asnawi, Jerry, I can't read that, mate. Sorry. I can't read that because I don't understand the language. So sorry about that, mate. Sorry, can't read. Welcome to the show. Asnawi, Jerry, 87. Sorry, I can't read your comment, mate, because I don't understand the language that you're talking in. So apologies there, mate. So ball played down this near side as Wales just keeping it in play there, and eventually they blasted it out of on this near side. So that will be a Latvia throwing deep inside the Wales half of the field. Waiting for this throw in. So the ball comes in. Both sets of players challenging for it, but it's Latvia coming away with it as they now try to get across into the box and do. It's headed towards the back post as they get the header off, and the goalkeeper just doing enough there as it's gone wide of that far post. Goalkeeper making a good save initially, but I think that's going to be a corner on that far side because it was Wales that ended up knocking it out of play to see out the danger. We've got a corner on the far side now for Latvia. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated, and consider subscribing if you're new. Give the channel a chance, see if you like what we're about. A lot of work to do yet with the Fan Them project. We're only just getting our teeth into it now. As the corner now comes in, it's deep towards the back post, and Latvia have knocked it out of play as it goes wide, and that will be a goal kick to Wales. So goalkeeper now gets us back underway as Wales kick the ball long up the field. Both sets of players challenging for it as the ball knocked back in the direction it came from. Now both sets of players challenging for it as it pings out to that far side, and now Wales pick up the possession. Wales trying to attack as the Latvia player there just pulls him to the ground as Wilson, the Welsh player, tried to get on a run down that far side, and he was just literally yanked to the ground by his shirt. So the referee giving the foul on that far side for Wales. Don't forget, guys, please hit the thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. And drop your comments in the chat. Would have loved to hear any thoughts you guys have on a final score prediction. As Latvia now kicking the ball long down this near side. Wales coming across to challenge for it, and the ball has gone out of play. And I think that's going to be, well, I'm not sure who got the last touch to that. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys, just bear me a second. I'm just trying to see who. The camera's not showing us. Yeah, it's gone out a bit, so it must have been last touch came off the Latvia play. It's gone out for a throw-in to Wales, deep inside their own half, right next to the corner flag on this near side. So ball comes back into play as Wales work it out to that far side, but now Latvia win the possession from some loose passing there from Wales. Ball now switched out to this near side by Latvia as they try to push up the field. Wales coming to challenge for the ball, but Latvia managed to win the throw-in as they take it quickly now, playing it back to the halfway line. Wales coming to press the ball. As Latvia just knocking it about on the halfway line. Now, long ball forward as Latvia trying to get a ball in behind there. Clearly trying to get behind the Welsh defence as Wales scrambling to challenge for the ball on the edge of the box. Now, ball crossed in towards the back post and it just goes wide as there was a Latvia player there trying to tap it in at the back post, but he couldn't get it under control and it's gone out of play for a goal kick to Wales. Yeah, Wales not having it all their own way at the moment, but they're doing what they need to do. It's been a decent first half. If you're just joining us, guys, currently just coming up to 45 minutes, so we're almost at the end of the first half, about to have added time. 2 minutes added time at the end of this first half, and we are on Latvia 0, Wales 1. So 2 minutes extra time to be added. And so now Wales kick the ball long, but it's not back in the direction it came from and goes straight back to the goalkeeper. Don't forget, guys, please do it the thumbs up if you could and consider subscribing if you're new. And I do also have the Snapchat available to us now as well, guys. First couple of streams this week as we've got that available, so you guys are welcome to use it if you want to. If you want to help the Fandom project move forward a bit faster, the money that comes in from that will be invested back into the project to help us get pushing forward. So if you like what Fandom's about and you want to help the project move forward, you can use that. But like I said, guys, that's entirely up to you. Latvia now with the possession as they chip the ball over the top, trying to get in behind the Wales defence. Wales reading it really well, and now we've got a Latvia player down in the box, holding his face. Couldn't see what happened there as it was quite congested. Quite a few of the players in a bit of a, what you might call a huddle, or both, a couple of players all trying to win that ball as it came in. But as I say, one of the Latvia players gone down, holding his face. Referee's gone across to check with him. I think he's going to be okay. No, is the referee directing the medical staff to come on here? Oh, I think just seeing the replay there, I think he caught an elbow to the face. Yeah, looks like he's got an elbow as the both sets of players have obviously tried to jump for the ball to head it. They've used their arms to try and give them leverage, and they've just clattered together, and it's meant the Latvia players come worst off with a bit of an elbow to the head. So hopefully he's going to be okay as the medical. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to Football Fandom. Welcome to the show, Ryan. I'm not going to highlight that comment because it's not exactly what you might call a positive comment, is it? As I've told you before, Ryan, you want respect, show it, mate. Treat people how you expect to be treated yourself. If you want to be treated with respect, you've got to keep comments respectful, mate. Some people might take offense to that comment. I'm not going to take offense to it, but other people might, mate. So I'm not going to highlight it. There goes the halftime whistle. As so that's a good start for the first half for Wales, guys. Coming out with a 1-0 lead. I think Wales would be happy with that away from home. Obviously, still work to do in the second half, but I'd say that's a good start to the game for the first half. You're not always going to get loads of opportunities away from home, even when you're playing a weaker team Obviously, Latvia being a weaker team in the group. But as I say, you can only do what's needed and beat the team in front of you. And as I say, guys, Wales doing well, getting that first half goal. And that should give them um, confidence for the second half. So bear with me a second, guys. Just going to bring up the match stats so you guys can see how that first half went in numbers. And I will also read it out to you if you're listening in on a small device. Just bear with me. Keep comments coming as well, guys. We'll come to the comments very shortly. I'm just going to quickly share this on the screen with you guys. So should be coming on your screen now. Let's have a look. There we go. Sorted. So keep comments coming, guys. I will come back to your comments in a moment. So here's how it's gone. First half in numbers, guys. Total shots, 5 for Latvia, 12 for Wales. Shots on target, 2 for Latvia, 5 for Wales. Possession, 37% for Latvia, 63% for Wales. Passes, 153 for Latvia, 256 for Wales. Pass accuracy, 67% for Latvia, 83% for Wales. Fouls, 7 for Latvia and 3 for Wales. Yellow cards, 1 against Latvia, none against Wales. No red cards. Offsides, none. And corners, 1 for Latvia and 3 for Wales. So there you go, guys. That's how the first half went in numbers. Let's quickly go to the chat, and I will go and check the other results in a minute, guys, because I think there is some other games going on tonight. Ryan saying, sorry about that, Welsh people. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Like I said, I know you're probably only having a bit of friendly banter. But when you come in, Ryan, like I said, I know you're young and you're enthusiastic to have the banter, mate. I totally understand that. But please, in future, Ryan, put a positive comment before you start trying the banter. At least that way, I know you're not coming straight in on the wind up to try and get a reaction out of people. No problem with you having a bit of banter, mate. But please do at least put a positive comment in first to show that you're in a positive frame of mind before you start coming at us with the banter. So thanks for that, Ryan. As I say, mate, I don't want to take offense to that, but some other people may. So thank you, Ryan, top man. Appreciate the apology towards anybody that might be offended with that. So thank you, mate. Stevie's saying, hi, Ryan. Nice one, Stevie. And Ryan showing that same consideration. Top stuff, Brian. Thank you, mate. And Ryan saying, sorry about that, guys. No worries, mate. No worries. I understand that you're young and you like the banter. I've no problem with that, mate. But like I say, just be helpful if you could just put in a positive comment first, mate, before you start trying the banter. Just so we know you're in a good spirits. And that, like I say, anybody in the chat seeing that straight away might have took offense to it. But I know you. I've got to know you a little bit now, so I know you're just young and enthusiastic to have a bit of football banter with other fans. So I know that, but other fans that don't know you might take it the wrong way, mate. So, like I said, just in future, just come in. Hi, hello, everyone. Make that comment, and then obviously, if you want some banter, that's fine. After that, no problem. But at least show that you're coming in a positive mindset, mate. So thank you, Ryan. No worries, mate. And thank you for the apology. Really appreciated. Good to see Ryan, a true football fan, understanding that some people, he wants the banter. We get that. Nothing wrong with that. But he understands that in this day and age, with how people can be, some people can get offended by the slightest of things these days, can't they, guys? So we do have to be a little bit mindful of that, unfortunately. There is an old saying, sticks and stones and all that, but this day and age, I think people have forgot that sort of stuff, haven't they? So thank you, Ryan. Top man. Appreciate that. So, guys, let's quickly just go and have a look at what's going on with other games, because I'm sure there is some other games going on tonight. I don't think there's many. I haven't actually had a look because I was racing to get home from work to cover this game. But we'll have a quick look now, guys. So in the European Championships qualifiers, yep, there is some other games. Half time currently in these games. It's currently Iceland 0, Bosnia Herzegovina 0, Portugal 4, Luxembourg 0, Slovakia 3, Liechtenstein 0. and that's in Group J. Group D, Armenia lost 1-0 to Croatia earlier on, and Latvia, Wales, as we know, Wales 1-0 up in this one. In the Euro under-21s qualifiers, guys, Belgium U21s are winning at the moment against Kazakhstan U21s. Spain currently U21s, currently 0-0 with Scotland U21s. And Luxembourg U21s lost earlier to England U21s 3-0. So England under 21s getting a 3-0 win against Luxembourg. And Slovenia under 21s lost 4-0 to France under 21s earlier today. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date with all the international results. As I say, I knew there were only a handful of games today. So there we go. Ryan saying, can't wait for England, Scotland tomorrow night. I know that should be a cracking game, shouldn't it, Ryan? Yeah, I can't remember. I'm going to check that actually while you reminded me, Ryan, because that game has got some significance. I know it is a friendly, but there's a reason why it's being played. So I'm going to quickly look now. I can't remember. I did see it the other day. So I'm just going to check. So let me have a look. Scotland, England prediction tickets, blah blah blah. All rivalry meets ahead of era defining European Championship. The key to sorry, guys, I'm just quickly trying to find. I know this. There we go. Scotland and England set for 150th anniversary. Just bear me a second, guys. I'm going to read this out to you if I can get it to come up. So this is on the Scotland website. So bear with me a second, guys. This is obviously we are concentrating on the Wales game, guys, but big game coming tomorrow. Obviously, it is only a friendly, but big game between England and Scotland tomorrow. So just bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to share it on the screen so you guys can also see it. So here we go, guys. As it says, Scotland and England set for 150th anniversary celebration. Saturday, the 10th of September. Sorry, Sunday, it says September the 23rd. 150th anniversary heritage match. Scotland v England, Tuesday, the 12th of September, 2023. Kickoff 7:45, Hampden Park, Glasgow. We know that. And we know which channel it's on. It says Scotland and England will celebrate the 150th anniversary of the oldest international fixture in football on Tuesday as the sides meet in a special heritage friendly at Hampden Park, with both sides in strong form in their respective UEFA Euro 2024 qualifying campaigns. It promises to be an exciting affair in Glasgow. Scotland come into the match in superb form. They are undefeated in 11 qualifiers, the longest run in Europe. Steve Clarett's side have also won 5 consecutive matches in all competitions, while netting 2 goals in each game for the first time since November 1949. To mark the historical nature of the fixture, both captains visit the West of Scotland Cricket Club, the site of the first ever international match. So there you go, guys. You can see that both Harry Kane and Andy Robertson visiting the cricket ground in West Scotland, where the very first international game was played. And there you go. You can see some image of it there. It says Scotland and England first met on St Andrew's Day in 1872, the match which sparked international football. The match which sparked international football is estimated between 2,500 and 4,000 spectators turned out to watch the game at the West of Scotland Cricket Club ground, paying 1 shilling each to be part of such a momentous day in the history of football, and indeed the world. At the most successful, as the most successful team in Scotland, in Scottish football, most players forming the hallowed squad came from Queen's Park, with a few other members hailing from Grav- uh, hailing from Granville and South Norwood. The English side had been pulled from 9 different clubs, including Sheffield Wednesday, Cambridge United, Crystal Palace, and Notts County. Much like the clash at UEFA Euro 2020, this match finished 0-0. 115 matches have been played out with the old enemy over the years. Scotland have won 41 games. England have won 48 games. 26 have ended it in honours even. Team news: Steve Clarke has no fresh injury concerns following his side's 3-0 victory at Cyprus in Lanark. Gareth Southgate will be without Jack Grealish and Trent Alexander-Arnold for this encounter, with both players having withdrawn from the original squad. So there you go, guys. Bit of insight. I knew it was a special game. That's why it's being played. So I knew it had something to do with an anniversary. So yeah, sorry guys, I was just reading that. I just thought I'd read it to you guys in case. I'm sure you guys were aware of it, about the 150 years anniversary. But like I say, some interesting facts in there. I didn't realise England and Scotland actually had such a close win percentage, because obviously Scotland have won 41 and England winning 48. So they're quite closely matched, aren't they, really, in respect of wins against each other? Not much difference between them. So thanks for that, Ryan. Ken Fish saying, in the 1970s, England v Scotland, one of the rare games on TV. Yeah, I've read about that, Ken. I've actually read about that there was a difference in there was there did used to be problems, didn't there, back in the 70s, with club games being played on TV, that I think the FAs resisted it as much as possible, both of England and Scotland, because they was concerned that if too many club games were played on the telly, then it might affect attendances at grounds. So the TV companies used to avoid it a lot regular, and that's partly why the international games was such a big highlight on TV. So yeah, thank you for that, Ken. Ken also saying, so lucky see games from so many countries today. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we are. You're right, Ken. We are lucky to see so many games for different countries. So yeah, I think we're a bit spoilt today, aren't we, with a TV and the internet we've got available to help us see more football. So yeah, thanks for that, Ken. Well said, mate. Kyle saying, remember when Lee Griffin scored those 2 screamer free kicks at Wembley? Yes, I do vaguely. Yeah, I do remember that. It's not fresh in the mind at the moment, mate, but I do remember it. Yeah, big. Like I say, I'm fascinated with it. I've always been loved the England Scotland rivalry, but like I say, fantastic to see that it's so close. TV, plug it back in, please. It's playing up like crazy. Um, so yeah, you're right, Kyle. Thank you, mate. I think he's always, when he was playing, he was always up for the England Scotland game if he got called up, one, way. So thanks for that, Kyle. Ken, he's saying thanks for the stats. No worries, Ken. Thank you, mate. Always tried to give you guys a bit more, as much info as possible. I always want to try and Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm getting fed up with the gremlins I'm having with technology today. So yeah, no worries. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you noticing, mate. But like I say, I always try to give you guys as much info about games and stuff like that. That's what the channel's here for, to share for you guys to share info with me, for me to give you guys info back as well, that stuff you might be interested in. So yeah, no worries. Thank you very much for that. Um, Ken, top man. Ken also saying, and history. No worries. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I thought, like I said, I could have just read it out, but I thought you guys might be interested in that because, like I said, it's quite interesting in it. We all know lots about football. Uh, we all know lots about football, but there's always knowledge that you can overlook, isn't there, that we miss out because there's just too much knowledge to acquire, isn't there, in football. So yeah, no worries, Ken. Thank you, mate. So yeah, thanks, Ken. Kyle saying crowds in those days were massive. Yes, there was, Kyle. I don't know if they were massive anymore. I think it was massive, but I think a big part of it as well was the fact that there was no, you didn't have seated stadiums like you did today, and you didn't have all the health and safety rules like you do today. So you could literally just turn up at a game and get in, no problem. And they used to, they didn't even have limits on the door. They just let as many people in as possible. Um, but obviously, as time has moved on, safety has improved, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for that, Kyle. You spot on, mate. Technology. Do you know when you get these tech problems, they come at you in an avalanche. They really do. We're back underway, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm having some real technical gremlins tonight. It's driving me up the wall. It started pretty much since I walked through the door from home. Um, it's been really stressing me out today, but not to worry. It is what it is. It's just getting me down a bit now because I'm tired. I've been at work all day, and the last thing I need is technical problems just making the job harder. But what can you do? It's just the way I've had not a good start to the week for me today, but not to worry. At least I'm showing the commitment to be here, I suppose. That's the main thing. So thanks for that, Ken and Kyle. Yep, sorry guys, sorry, I'm back underway now. As now Wales making a substitution as Aaron Ramsey coming off, and he doesn't look too happy about it. Brooks coming on for Wales. So Ramsey don't look too happy to be leaving the pitch. Carl saying 149, 1,400, 1,449, 415 for the Scotland vs England international match of 1937 at Hampden Park. Whoa, 1937, that, whoa, 150, so nearly 150,000 fans attending that one. That's interesting, isn't it? Yep. That's the kind of crazy numbers it used to be back then, didn't it, mate? So, yep, thank you for that, Kyle. Where have you found that, mate? Where did you find that out? Ryan is saying, I will not know about 1970s as I was born in 1992. Well, I wasn't born in the 1970s either, mate, but it's still good to learn history of football. Um, with regards to your team. I bet you know stuff from the 1970s about Barnsley, and you weren't born then. So it's always good to have good knowledge, Ryan, about football before we was actually born, mate. So yeah, I wasn't born in the 70s either, mate. I'm not telling you when I was born because that'll tell you my age. But I like to keep that private a little bit longer. I'm sure you guys eventually will find out how old I am, but at the moment, I'd rather keep it a little bit private until I can't keep it private. Ken is saying second half started. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, sorry, mate. I was having some internet gremlins and technical problems. I've been having, I like to say, I've been having them since I walked in from work. Kind of annoying me, but not to worry. Ryan saying, I told you before, is Bolton Wi-Fi, laugh out loud. Thank you for that, Ryan. Yeah. Um, well, I don't think so because for a start, I don't actually live in Bolton. Bolton's where I was born, but I don't actually live in Bolton, so it can't be Bolton Wi-Fi for me, mate. So thank you for that, Ryan. Kyle is saying, I knew it was just under 150k attendance, but I had to check exactly number. Not good. Not gonna lie, guys. No worries. I thought you checked it. No, mate. Top man. Thank you. Thank you for that, Kyle. You're a star. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting number, in it? Nearly 150,000. Well, it's literally, it's about, I don't know, what was it? Where's it gone now? What did you say? So yeah, you're talking just over 500 fans short of 150,000. But yeah, I don't think many nations could fill stadiums with that many fans, could they? There is other nations that could, but I don't think many could fill. I bet if you played England and Scotland today in a 200 seat 1,000 stadium, I bet you'd sell it out. I bet you would sell it out. Wales now coming into the box as they manage to get the shot off, and it's blocked off as it ricochets out to that far side. So yeah, no worries, Kyle. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you looking that up because I was busy researching the anniversary stuff because obviously that was quite interesting as well. So top man, Kyle. As I say, guys, that's one thing about building the Fanden project and building the Fanden community for you guys to be a part of. We can all help each other gain more football knowledge. So top man, Kyle, thanks for that, mate. Ryan is saying Mr. Barnsley and Alan Clark. What? Mr. Barnsley and Alan Clark. What? Oh, was with Barnsley. I think that's meant to be. Yeah, no worries, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Like I say, I just letting you know I wasn't born in the 70s. Don't add years to me, mate. Don't add years to me, Ryan. But thanks for that, mate. Wales now just knocking it about inside their own box as they play it out to that far side. Now Latvia come to press the ball. Wales kick the ball long up the field as both sets of players challenging for it on the halfway line. And it's headed back towards the Wales goal as Latvia unable to keep it in, and it's gone out of play. I think that will be a throw into Wales on the far side. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the thumbs up if you could. Would be massively appreciated, and consider subscribing if you're new. So thanks for that, Ryan. Kent is saying more chances spurned. For Wales, yeah, well, got another. No chances. All right. So thank you, Ken. Ken just indicating there that I think that's what he's indicating anyway, that Wales wasting chances, opportunities. As now they've gone down on this near side from a challenge from Latvia. Latvia keep playing though, as the referee says, play on. Now Latvia working the ball out to that far side as they kick the ball long up towards the halfway line, but it's intercepted by Wales. Wales now coming forward down the middle as they play it forward. Now coming into the box, getting the shot off, and it's gone out on that far side. I'm not sure. I think the goalkeeper might have got fingertips to that. And if he did, that's going to be a corner to Wales on the far side. Ryan says was with Barnsley. So I think that's referring to his previous comment. So thanks, Ryan. Ryan also saying 1963 was you guys. No. I'm not that old, mate. I'm not that old. Flipping heck, I'd be ancient if I was that old. Do I really look that old? I don't think so. Ryan there trying to get me on the wind up with a banter. 63. Latvia now with the possession as they play it forward. Wales come to challenge for it, but Latvia regain possession as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, now got a challenge coming there, and the ball deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner, I think, on this near side. So corner for Wales on this near side. Corner comes in. It's deep towards the back post, headed away as the referee blows for a foul in the box, and that will relieve the pressure for Wales. Kyle saying Gaz was at that 1937 Scotland v England game I was talking about earlier, Ryan. Flipping heck. You guys trying to add years to me. And Ryan finding that quite funny as well. You guys trying to add years to me. Thanks a lot. Latvia now with the possession as Wales win it back now. And a strong challenge comes in. That's going to be a foul to Wales out on that far side, but midway inside the Latvia half of the field. So, yeah, thank you, Kyle and Ryan. Appreciate the banter, guys. But I'm not that old. I might be ancient to you guys if you're younger. You guys might think I'm ancient, but wait till you get to my age and then you feel ancient. Before your time, ancient before your time. That's the problem when you get to kind of middle age. You feel old before your time, as you will understand when you get to around my age. Because I'm not ancient. I'm only middle aged. Now Wales with the free kick as they kick the ball long out to that far side. Now both sets of players challenge for it as it's knocked back up towards the Wales box. Wales intercept it, now play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks the ball out wide on that far side as Wales come again. Playing it into the centre now as they push up the field. And now knocked out wide to this near side. As Wales play it through the middle. And now ball played in behind, but no Wales player reading that as it goes out, and that will be a goal kick to Latvia. So Latvia to play out from the back now. Ryan saying 40s or 50s. Could be right. You could be right. I'm not going to answer. Like I say, you guys will find out my age soon enough. It's just at the moment I'm trying to um, leave that alone for a future show that maybe we'll have a little competition or something. See if you guys can actually guess my exact age in the future. But I'm not giving you no clues yet. Kyle is saying I'm 37, guys. That's 8 years over the life expectancy in Scotland. I'm doing well. Ryan saying, I am 31, Kyle. I'm not having that, Ryan. I'm not having that, mate. You ain't never 31. A 31-year-old man would not put comments like what you put, mate. No chance. Not a chance. You're a teenager. It's so obvious with the comments that you put, mate. 31-year-old man would not put the comments that you put, mate. So I'm not having that. But thank you for that, Ryan. Ryan trying to kid us there with his age. And Kyle putting laughing. He's not, mate. I'm not having that Ryan's 31. Not a chance. The comments, just look at the comments he puts in. Give you a big clue that he's a teenager. No way is he 31. I nearly fell for that a few weeks ago when he tried telling us he was a grown man, but his comments tell me otherwise. 31-year-old man would not be coming in with the comments that he comes in with. A teenager would. A teenager would, but not a 31-year-old man. Never. You have to get guys, when you get to my age, and that's one thing that comes with getting older, experience. You start to learn the character of people and be able to identify things in advance to what you did when you were younger. When you're younger, you didn't spot it till you're too late and you made the mistake. But when you get older, you start to perceive things better to avoid making mistakes. So, yeah. But thank you for that, Ryan and Kyle as well. Thanks, guys. And Ryan saying 5th of April 1990. Sorry, is that 1992? And Kyle saying laugh out. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, Ryan. Ryan saying just had my birthday this year. Cool. Well, belated birthday wishes, mate. Belated birthday wishes. But I'm not convinced that you're in your 30s, mate. But thank you. Thank you for the conversation, though, mate. As we got a Wales player down now from the challenge. As getting a bit heated now, players coming together. As the referee now blowing his whistle like crazy, trying to calm all this down. And yellow card issued to the Latvia player. Oh, yeah, that was a vicious kick out there by the Latvia player. He's just kicked the Wales player on that far side right in the leg. So, yeah, yellow card, well deserved there. Kyle is saying, to be fair, Ryan, having your birthday happens to all of us. It does. It does. It does. So the referee is checking this challenge. We could have a red card here. This the challenge that's been given as a yellow, could be given as a red because the referee's gone across to check the VAR. Yeah, it's dangerous. It is a dangerous challenge. He's kicked him right in the top of the knee. So the referee checking this on the VAR. And he's having a good look at it. So it just shows that this could be overturned and turned into a red. And the more you watch it, the worse it looks. And he's clearly on his microphone, deep in conversation with the bar referee assistants. Ryan saying Bron, old. You mean Kyle? Bronold? Well, the referee's finished looking at it. Well, I think the Latvia player might have just got away with that. But it was definitely a bad challenge. So free kick to Wales on that far side as we finally get back underway. Ryan saying hope is VAR for Scotland and England. Yeah, that's a good point, that mate. I don't know actually. I don't know. Well said, Ryan. I don't know whether it's going to be involved, mate. I haven't actually read anything about that, but if I know the technology is available at Hampden, so it might be used. So yeah, thank you for that, Ryan. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Ryan makes that. Will we have VAR for the Scotland England game? That's a great point. Kyle is saying like and sub if you haven't already. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Well said. Don't forget, guys. Yeah, please do it. That like button would be appreciated, as Kyle said, and consider subscribing if you're new. And also, guys, if you like what Fan Then is about and you like the project, obviously we're still very much in the early stages. Still a lot of work to do, but if you do like it, you guys also welcome to use the super chat as well to if you wish to make a donation to the project. That's the best way to do it. But like I say, that's entirely up to you. No pressure. But obviously, that option is now available to us, only added this week. So we are starting to make progress with the channel. And so that was added to the options on the channel this week, thanks to reaching the YouTube target that we needed to reach. So it's fantastic that we've got that now. But like I say, just it's an option if you guys want to use it. Like I say, we're going to be using what we get from the Snapchat chat to invest back into the project, because still a lot of equipment to buy yet to make the to build funding and improve it and grow the project. But yeah, Kyle, thank you for that, mate. You're a star, top man. Thank you. Kyle, for mentioning that, top man. Thank you, mate. And Ryan also saying, welcome in, smash the like button. Thank you as well, Ryan. Appreciated, mate. So, yeah, top stuff, Kyle and Ryan, respectively. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. So, we've got a throw in on this near side for Wales, as we are now on 69 minutes gone, guys. Still Latvia 0, Wales 1. So you guys got any score predictions for this one tomorrow, England Wales? What are you thinking? Let me know if you got any thoughts, early thoughts on how you think it's going to go, guys, goals wise. Latvia now play out from the back, as Wales wasted that opportunity. Now Latvia playing it out to that far side as they move up the field. Wales challenge for the ball. Now Wales winning it on the halfway line, as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And now Wales building again as they push towards the halfway line. Ryan saying 7 up to England. Thank you, Ryan. 7 up. I think you just like 7 up, don't you? You like the drink 7 up. Sorry, guys, rubbing my eyes. I'm really tired today. Keep working on the channel with all the other stuff I've got to do. It's just absolutely shattering me out some days. But I'm trying to stick at it, guys. If the Fandon's going to work, I've got to put the hours in and just be prepared to be tired sometimes. So apologies for that, guys. But it's needs must if we're going to make the channel and the project a success. And now we've got another Wales player down in the centre circle. Clash of heads as the ball was coming in. Both sets of players jumping to head the ball, and they've clashed, and it's the Wales player there that's come worst off from that challenge. So thanks, Ryan. Ken is saying, you drink to that. So thanks for that, Ken. Yeah. And Ryan saying, better than Iron Blue. Laugh out loud. And Ken's put, made in Scotland from girders. Yeah, it is. It is an acquired taste, isn't it? To be fair, it is an acquired taste. I don't know when it comes to fizzy drinks. I've always been always kind of liked orange myself when it comes to fizzy drinks. Not really much else, to be honest. So sorry, guys, we got a stoppage here at the minute while the Welsh player receives treatment. It's got a bit itty bitty and a bit scrappy in this second half. So unfortunately, we're having lots of breaks in play that breaking up the game. But Wales still in the lead though. As now we are back underway. Ball played out wide to this near side as now Latvia winning back the ball as Wales play it long. Our ball played out wide to this near side as Wales come across to challenge for it, but Latvia keeping the possession as they play it back to their centre backs. Now out to that far side as they push up the field to the halfway line. Now a ball over the top as Latvia trying to get in behind the Welsh defence. Coming forward towards the byline, ball crossed in, but the goalkeeper reads that really well and manages to come out and gather the ball, and that relieves the pressure for Wales. Ryan saying, I like JD and Coke. Okay, Ryan. I actually do quite like uh, Iron Brew with a certain alcoholic drink, which is nice. I'm sure you guys can guess what it is. As now Latvia crossing the ball into that box from that far side as it's knocked away out to this near side. Now Latvia winning it back again as another cross comes in. It's headed away. And now Wales are trying to get on the attack, but they've been pulled back here for a foul as the Latvia player goes to ground. And yeah, the Wales player not happy about that there. Ryan said VK like pop. Yes, yes, but it's not. I like to make it myself with proper iron brew. Because you can, for a start, you can make it stronger. But yeah, uh, similar to that, mate. Similar to that, but I like it homemade because it tastes better. It's like pop, like you say, when you drink VK, but if you make it at home, it tastes much better, mate. It tastes much better with the real, true Scottish iron brew as well. Um, so yeah, I do quite like that. Now Wales with the possession as they come down the middle. So thanks for that, Ryan. You guessed right, mate. But obviously not the shop stuff. I like to make it at home. Tastes much better than what you buy in the shops. Kyle saying Iron Brew is the best. No question. No, it is best with a certain alcohol, mate. I'll agree with you there. But if you're drinking it on its own, I prefer orange juice. I do prefer orange juice. But when it's with uh, alcohol, I'll definitely agree with you, mate. It's awesome. But everybody's got their own personal preference, what they like, haven't they, as a drink? But I must say it while we're talking about it, because we're obviously YouTube, respect to YouTube's rules. We are talking about a little bit here about alcohol. So, guys, make sure if you do drink, drink in moderation. Um, think of your health, as I should. I don't think I need to tell you guys that, and just apologies for having to mention that, guys. But as I say, we want to keep YouTube happy, make sure we're staying within the community guidelines, as they're right to do it. Great. I've been reading through all the community guidelines. There's a lot to read through, but it's great what they do, YouTube. I think it is really good how they try to encourage that community aspect on the platform. So thank you for that, Kyle. Ryan is saying, I watch Scottish psychopath video makes me laugh. Okay, mate. Okay. I can't say I'm familiar with that. But thanks, Ryan. Not familiar with that. Not something I've really looked. I don't know. What's that? They do like that Scottish program though. What's it called now? I forgot the name of it now. With the older guys, it's quite funny. There's some funny bits in that. I can't remember what it's called now. McCod Army, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, McCod Army. Saying, what's the score? We're currently just coming up to 78 minutes gone, mate, and it's Latvia 0, Wales 1. So still 1-0 to Wales. They're in the lead at the minute as they just got a free kick now, played up to that far side. As now Wales come forward down the far side, and the challenge comes in from Latvia, and it's again going to be another free kick. Sorry, guys, the commentary is not great, I know, but the game keeps getting stopped. Every time I try to get into the commentary, the game keeps getting stopped, and then we're having players getting their handbags out and arguing with the referee. So it's just making this second half really slow, tedious, and difficult to commentate on. As I say, I'm still learning how to do the commentary, guys. So I'm sure you guys that watch that regular members of the fandom community are very much aware of that. So please bear with me, guys. It's a lot easier for me to learn and get better at commentary when we've got active games, not when it's broken up like this. These kind of games make it harder to learn how to do commentary. But like when we've got end-to-end games and it's flowing brilliantly, then I can get more practice in. So we've got a free kick on the far side for Wales. As the ball crossed into the box, headed towards goal, and it just goes wide of that far post. And that will be a goal kick to Latvia. So thank you for that, McCod Army. Welcome to Football Fan Then UK, and welcome to the show, mate. I'm presuming by the account name, McCod Army. Does that mean you're a Fleetwood fan, mate? Is that meaning you're a Fleetwood fan? Let me know, McCod Army, if I'm correct. So I think that's most when I say COD Army, it's as I associate that with Fleetwood. So thank you for that, McCod Army, and welcome to Football Fan Den. As I say, mate, McCod Army saying still game. Well, I think I don't know if that's referring to the pace of the game, but yeah, it is. It's not the most entertaining at the moment. Wales now with the possession on the halfway line as they come forward now out to this near side. Space to run into as Latvia come across to win the possession and now kick the ball long up the field as Wales intercept it. And now the referee stopped the game again. We've got another Latvia player down on the ground holding his head further up the field. Oh, crazy how much stoppages we've had in this game, guys. So we are on just over 80 minutes gone, 80 minutes and a half gone, guys. Still 1-0 to Wales. So thank you for that, McCod Army. And as I say, mate, welcome to Fanden. Ken is saying Aaron Ramsey penalty separates the two teams. Thank you for that, Ken Fish. Top man. Thank you, mate. Ken just letting McCod Army know what's going on in the game. So thank you, Ken. And Ryan saying, looking for some iron brew. Thank you, Ryan. McCod Army saying, yes, mate, from Edinburgh. Right, cool. So, and Edinburgh, from Edinburgh, but you support Fleetwood. And does that mean you're born in Scotland or you're born in England? I'm just curious to know how you come to support Fleetwood if you're Scottish. That's all I'm asking for, mate. I'm just curious. That's all. But if you wish to keep that private, I totally understand. Not a problem. But thank you for that, McCod Army. And great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the Fanden community. McCod Army also saying, still game is the show with the old guys, mate. That's it. So, yeah, thank you. I think one of you guys already mentioned that, did you? And I missed it, did I? I did, yeah. So, yeah, thank you, McCod Army. It is still games. That's it. I couldn't remember the name of it. I've only watched it a few times, but I did find it quite funny. Some good humour on that. But I am kind of like that, guys. I do like Scottish humour. I like Irish humour. If you get me in a room with Scots lads, I normally have a good laugh with them. But obviously, I got to keep myself on my best behaviour when we're on the channel, haven't I? Because we're trying to build it. But certainly, if you get me in a room full of lads that like to have a joke, Scottish, Welsh, Irish, I can certainly enjoy the banter. So thank you for that, McCod, top man. Thank you, mate. McCod Army there just reminded me of the show I was going on about. I couldn't remember the name. So thank you, mate. Top man. Ken Fish saying, yeah, another chance spurned. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, mate. So Wales on the attack now as they play the ball forward down this near side. Just slowing it up, though, as they come back inside as Latvia challenging for the ball. But Wales keeping it comfortably as they just play it back to the halfway line and now out to that far side as they try to come forward down that far side. And another stoppage here. We've got another player, Wales player down on the ground this time. Couldn't see the challenge great there as it was on the far side of the pitch. But there was a bit of a coming together. And it's Williams, the player on the ground, guys. So he is back to his feet now. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He just went down holding his head. We're not getting a replay of the challenge here, though, so I don't know exactly how he actually got injured. But yeah, free kick now for Wales on that far side. McCod, sorry, mate, I'll come to your comment in a minute. Cross comes in from the free kick as it's knocked away, and then Wales pick it up further up the field as now they get this shot up, but it's a poor one and it's gone well wide of that far post, and that will be a goal kick to Latvia. McCod Army saying, I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish, mate. I went to on holiday near Fleetwood over 12 years ago and went to the game. We take 70 lads down to Fleetwood games in hospitality every February. Ah, right. Awesome. Well, fantastic. That's awesome, mate. Well, yep. So, do you have a Scottish club that you follow as well, mate? Do you actually follow a Scottish club as well? But yeah, that massive respect to you for that, mate. That's same massive. That's a big commitment to make because obviously I know Fleetwood's not miles and miles away from Scotland, but if it's uh, if it's Glasgow, Edinburgh area that you live in, then it's still a good four, potentially 4 hours down there in it to Fleetwood. I think about 4 hours, is it? Something like that. So yeah, that's some commitment, mate. So massive respect to Cod Army for showing to um, fantastic to support. It's amazing. I'm shocked at that, mate, because most Scottish fans I come across that say they support an English team normally support like Man United or Liverpool or Chelsea or something like that. Do you get what I mean? So to hear a Scottish fan saying they support a lower league team in England is quite unique. So massive respect to you for that, Cod Army. But yeah, let me know, mate. Do you also support a Scottish club as well? Um, Ken Fish saying, some happy memories. Mine is seeing Jamie Vardy play for them. All right. I think I know what you mean there. Um, Thank you for that, Ken. You mean it? Are you meaning Jamie Vardy played for Fleetwood? Is that what you're meaning? Because if he did, I don't remember that. So thank you for that, Ken. If you could clarify what you mean with that, mate. Some happy memories. Mm, some happy memories. Mine is seeing Jamie Vardy play for them. Um, I'm not sure who's referring to there. Let me just go back. Ken, yeah, another chance spurned. So, yeah, sorry, Ken, you've lost me a little bit there, mate. It's a minute ago. He's talking about the Wales game, so I'm confused. Well, if Vardy played for Fleetwood, I don't remember that. But thank you, Ken. Apologies, I'm not following that comment very well. Cod Army saying, yes, mate, I support Hibernian. Awesome. Well, that is the sign of a true football fan, mate. That is, I've always said that fans that can appreciate different teams. To me, that is a true football fan. Nothing wrong with showing loyalty to one club, but fans that can also enjoy other clubs as well. To me, that's the sign of being a true football fan because you're showing that you love the game, not just the club. So yeah, massive respect to you, Cod Army. Awesome. It's great to have you with us. We do cover quite a bit of Hibs. We did Hibs and Hearts ladies yesterday. That was the first ladies club game we actually done on the channel. So we did cover that yesterday, and we've covered Hibs in Europe a bit as well as a bit in the league. But obviously we're a football fan in UK, so we do we're trying to spread ourselves about all over different games. But we also do cover Fleetwood as well when we get the chance as well. So obviously we're trying to mix it up, go around as many UK clubs as possible. But thank you, McCod Army. It's a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom community, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Love hearing fans that have that support more than just one club because, like I say, for me, it's just my personal opinion. I think that fans that can support one club loyally and also appreciate other clubs, to me, that is a sign of a fan that really loves football because you're not just focused on one club. Like, there's certain clubs we can mention in the UK, like one in particular in Manchester where the fans, they sing a particular song, don't they? Glory, 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 glory. Why do they sing that? Because they're glory hunters, in my opinion. But I'll leave it at that for the banter. But thank you, Cod Army. Top stuff, mate. That is awesome. And welcome to Fanden UK. It's a pleasure to have you with us, as I say, mate. We've got 7 minutes added on time, guys. Wales still in the lead as we enter the final added on minutes. Wales in the lead with that one goal that separates the two sides. Stevie's saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to Fanden. Thank you, Stevie. Yes, guys, please do consider hitting that like button if you could. Would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Always appreciate your support, guys. Never taken for granted. So thank you very much if you have already hit it. And as Stevie says, consider subscribing if you're new. Give us a chance. See if you like what the channel's about. So now Latvia playing out from the back because they knocked the ball long out to that far side. And now Wales challenging for it, but Latvia keeping the possession as they just now playing it along out and about on that far side as Wales just standing off for momentarily as the ball now chipped over the top and it's intercepted by Wales as they kick it long back up the other end of the field. And the Latvia goalkeeper goes across to take it, to intercept it, to stop it going out of play. So Latvia now able to build again from the back as I think Wales just happy to now knock it up the field and run down the clock as the ball kicked long. And now Wales heading it. And now we got a collision in the centre of the field. Oh, come on, ref. That is laughable. The referee has given the Wales player here a yellow card. But if you see, the Wales player was solely focused on the ball. He actually headed the ball 3 times. That is really poor decision by the referee. Happened right in front of the referee. The Wales player was heading the ball, and as he's heading the ball, it's going straight back up in the air. For some reason, he wasn't able to get any proper direction on it. So he obviously headed it again, and it went straight back up, and then headed it again. But as he headed it the 3rd time, the Latvia player came in to challenge for the ball. But the Wales player wasn't even looking at him. He was still looking up in the air to control the ball. So that is why it's a really poor decision from the referee, because surely he can see what we can see, and that is that the player was solely focused on the ball. So really poor decision there by the referee, if you ask me. So thanks for that, Stevie. Ken is saying, a friend of mine remembers the time Hibs played Liverpool and gave them a really good game. Awesome. Well, thanks for that, Ken. Yeah, I don't remember that, to be honest, mate. But like I said, whenever I see Scottish clubs play in Europe, I always want them to do well. I always do, and I genuinely mean that, guys. I want them to do well. I want to see Scott. Let's be honest. I'm a bit of a traditionalist, guys, with football. I respect that both England, Scotland, and Wales gave football to the world. It wasn't just England. A lot of people say, "Oh, England create football." No, it wasn't. It wasn't just England. It was England, Scottish, and Wales, and particularly England and Scotland. Because as the leagues, if you go back and look at the history of the football leagues, you only have to look at the dates of Scottish clubs and English clubs. They're all around the same time when they all got themselves established. All starting off in the mid 1800s. So yeah, for me, like I say, for me, I want to see Scottish clubs progress in Europe, do well, just the same as English clubs. So as I know we're individual countries, but as an island, I want us to be strong in the football world, show that we are a real powerhouse to be reckoned with, whether it's Scotland or whether it's England or whether it's Wales. Let other countries know that when they come to our country, to the UK, to play our national teams, to play our club teams, that this is the home of football, and they are going to get given a game. That's how I think, guys. So maybe I'm a bit old-fashioned like that, but I love to see English, Scottish, and Welsh clubs, and even Northern Irish clubs as well, really, really give themselves good account of themselves whenever they play clubs outside of the UK. So thank you for that, Ken. Oh, sorry, Ken, I'm missing a comment there. Ken also says so many top Scottish players in the 1970s and 80s. Yes, there was, mate. You're absolutely right, and there was quite a few in the 90s as well, wasn't there? To be fair, um, there was quite a few in the 90s. I think it were coming as the dynamics of football changed. As Wales now coming forward down that far side, they race into the box. And now Wales have slammed it into the back of the net as they score the second. Oh, well, fantastic. Wales with the second goal. And that will kill it off now. Well, that's a good way to respond to all the tactics that Latvia have been using to try and slow the game down. But yeah, Wales, and again, Latvia on that far side trying to claim for a foul, but the Wales player ignored it, kept running forward, played the ball into the box, and then he's just dinked it over the keeper. And that sees Wales grab the second, and they deserve it, to be fair. They deserve it. In the second half, Latvia been playing just badly. They've just been doing everything they can to slow the game down, drag it, going down for the slightest contact and fouls, stuff like that. It's been really poor from them. So fantastic to see Wales get that second goal. So yeah, I agree, Ken. Thanks for that, mate. I think there were quite a few in the 90s as well, as I say. McCod Army saying, yeah, Ken, Hibs won first leg 1-0 at Easter Road and lost 3-1 in second leg at Anfield. Right. So what year was that? When was that? So when was that? What was that, in the 80s? I don't remember that too well, but thank you for that, bringing that to our attention, Ken. Good bit of info, mate. And thank you, COD Army. I don't actually remember that game. McCod Army saying, just came across this page. You have a few subscribers, mate. Just came across this page. You have a new right, a new sub. I thought I said few. Then I read it wrong. So new subscriber. Thank you very much, COD, Mr. COD Army. Sorry, McCod Army. Thank you very much, mate. It's fantastic. That's awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate you subscribing, and it's a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom community, mate. Great to have you with us. Thank you very much, mate. You're an absolute star, mate. Thank you. As I say, great to have you with us, part of the Fandom project and the Fandom community as well. Ken is saying, sadly, Hibs keep changing managers far too often. But there is a large gulf from the Edinburgh clubs to the Old Firm. I know, mate. I know. Believe me, I know. I would love to see Edinburgh, both Hibs and Hearts, close the gap on Rangers and Celtic, make the league more competitive. Because let's be honest, Rangers and Celtic, as great a clubs as they are, if we could get two of the other clubs in Scotland, like Hibs and Hearts, or possibly Aberdeen as well, to close the gap on Rangers and Celtic, it would make the Scottish League a lot more attractive. A lot more attractive. And what I mean as attractive, I mean attractive to sponsorship, which would help attract money into Scottish football. So for me, I agree, Ken. It's a shame that it's like that, but to me, the SPFL should be doing more, because I'm not being funny, but I think that Hibs and Hearts have got their fans are just as passionate as Rangers and Celtic, just as passionate. Maybe it's slightly smaller fan base overall, but the fans that, even though they might be a slightly smaller fan base to Rangers and Celtic, like I say, every time I've watched Hibs and Hearts, the fans always show the same hunger and desire and commitment to the team and the players as we see with Rangers and Scotland. So, yeah, just as passionate. Like I say, wouldn't it be good? Wouldn't it be awesome? Wouldn't it? It would be absolutely awesome for Scottish football if Hearts and Hibs could get some investment to close the gap on Rangers and Celtic. It would certainly make the league a lot more competitive. And it would stop them two teams dominating the league as well, wouldn't it, guys? But that's just because I want to see it. I want to see that. I want to see other Scottish clubs improve and make that league more competitive. Nothing against Rangers and Celtic, but like we're seeing now in the English Premier League, who wants to see Manchester City win the Premier League every season? I don't. It's boring. And, it's boring. That's why Germany can't get their league more popular, because it's always Bayern Munich that's winning it. So we don't want to see one team dominate the league. That makes it. We want to see it competitive. But that's just my opinion. If you guys think differently, let me know. McCod saying Hibs just got a new manager today, Nick Montgomery from Central Coast Mariners. Oh, right. Okay, mate. I'll have to look him up. Yeah, I'll have to look him up. Do you know what? I know this is a long shot, but you know what might be a good manager for Hibs to help them close the gap on Rangers and Celtic? A manager like Big Sam Allardyce. Might not like the style of football, but he'd certainly get you guys more difficult to beat for Rangers and Celtic to play against. I think he'd get you guys more organised. But the question is, would he consider coming north of the border? That's some managers do have football snobbery, don't they? Like what I mean by that, where they don't even accept jobs in the EFL. They just want Premier League jobs all the time. And I'm not sure if Big Sam is actually like that, but I think you could do good things with a Scottish club like Hearts, Hibs, or possibly Aberdeen. It could get them really difficult to beat, because that's the kind of manager he is. But like I say, it's whether he would give that consideration, because I know he's turned down quite a few EFL clubs. So yeah, but I'll look him up. Yeah, thanks for that, McCod Army. Great to see Hibs getting a manager sorted though. McCod Army also saying he played for Sheffield United years ago. Ah, right. Ah, right. Well, I'll look him up. Thank you for that, McCod Army. Top man. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'll look him up. What's he called? Nick Montgomery. Yeah, I'm not familiar with him, so I'll look him up. So thank you for that, McCod Army. Let's hope he does good things for you guys, mate. Let's hope, fingers crossed, he does well and can get Hibs back to winning ways. Ken is saying, just thinking about Sam Allardyce. Great minds think alike, Ken. Great minds think alike, man, mate. Yeah, Ken's saying, just thinking about Big Sam Allardyce for the Hibs job. Awesome. Well, I think that deserves a half laugh and a clap. Awesome. Thank you for that, Ken. So yeah. So anyway, guys, let me go back to the match stats. Let me let you guys see how the game has gone in numbers. Bear with me a second. I will share it on the screen, and I will also read it out to you guys so you can see it. So just bear with me a second. That's there we go. Should be coming on your screen now. There you go, guys. So here's how this game has gone in numbers. Finally, after the full-time whistle, we can have the stats on the screen, and I'll read them out to you guys that might be listening out on a smaller device. So total shots, guys, 8 for Latvia, 27 for Wales. Shots on target, 2 for Latvia, 9 for Wales. Possession, 42% for Latvia, 58% for Wales. Pass accuracy, 314 for Latvia, 438 for Wales. Pass accuracy, 71% for Latvia, 82% for Wales. Fouls, 15 against Latvia, 8 against Wales. Yellow cards, 6 against Latvia, 1 against Wales. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, just 2 against Latvia, none against Wales. And corners, 2 for Latvia and 9 for Wales. So there you go, guys. Let's go back to the chat and see what you guys saying. Drop your comments in now, guys. You got any final thoughts before I jump off? So yeah, where was I? Sorry, mate. So McCoy Army saying it's strange Lee Johnson got sacked by Hibs and got the Fleetwood job yesterday. Um, yeah, it is strange, but to be fair, he wasn't doing, Hibs. I think what lost him a job was losing the league games in between in between the European fixtures, because obviously Hibs were trying to qualify for the Europa League, Conference League. Want you guys trying to qualify for that, and I don't think the board liked it that you guys were losing the league games in between, because there were a couple of league games you guys played in between those fixtures, and he wasn't getting the wins in them. So yeah, I think that was part of the reason what cost him his job, wasn't it, mate? But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes managers can be out of job for quite a while, can't they? But sometimes they can be appointed by another club very quickly. So I suppose you're right, mate. It is a bit unusual, but then again, like I say, in the lower leagues of English football, there is always a lot of management movement at this time of year. So thanks for that, McCod Army. Ken Fish saying 20 shots, but only 2 goals. I know, mate. I know it's crazy, isn't it? It is crazy, but it was kind of a bit of a scrappy game at times, wasn't it? It wasn't the most entertaining game, if we're honest. But Wales did what they needed to do, mate. In these kind of games, it's just about getting the points in it. It's just about getting the points, getting through it with the least amount of fuss as possible. And Wales did that. They did that. So, like I say, yep, it's crazy the amount. You're right to point it out, Ken. Crazy the amount of shots, but only 2 goals. But like I say, I think for England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, they would all look at this fixture as just get the 3 points and move on. I think all the UK nations would probably look at this fixture in the same way. So thanks for that, Ken. Ken also saying the managerial money go round. It is. You're right, Ken. It never ends, does it, mate? McCod Army saying, what I mean, he left my Scottish club and went to my English club. Yeah, when you look at it like that, McCod Army, you're right, mate. It is a little bit unusual. I bet that is for you. But I suppose the one thing is that you know him well. So I suppose let's hope he can do better things, do better, shall we say, and have more success in the Fleetwood job. Shame it didn't work out for him with Hibs, but let's hope, as you say, mate, let's hope he does better at Fleetwood. But like you say, from your perspective, mate, it is a bit of an odd one, isn't it, when he leaves one club that you support and goes to the English club that you support after being at your Scottish club you support. So yeah, very. I bet you're having to slap yourself across the face. Am I seeing this when that got announced? Ken Fish is saying, losing the first leg against Andorra did not help either. No, absolutely. Yep, you're right, Ken. Thank you for that, mate. Well said. You're well, absolutely. Got to agree with that, to be fair, mate. And Ken saying, Cod Army. So awesome. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ken. So, guys, if you got any final comments, drop them in now. I'm just going to quickly read over the previous results. And then I'll come back to your comments, and then I'm going to jump off and go and get some food, because I've come straight in from work and jumped on the stream. So I've not even had anything to eat yet. And I'm really, really hungry after being at work all day. So here's how the early games went, guys. In the European Championship, Iceland with a 1-0 win against Bosnia-Herzegovina. Portugal winning 9-0 against Luxembourg. 9 goals against Luxembourg. I imagine Ronaldo definitely on the score sheet in that one. Slovakia with a 3-0 win against Liechtenstein. That's all the results in Group J. Group D, as is obviously Wales' group, Wales winning 2-0 against Latvia. Armenia lost 1-0 to Croatia. So that is an interesting one. So let's see if we can have a look. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can get the group table up. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to bring the group table up, guys, so you guys can see how it looks in the group now after those two games tonight in Group G. Here we go. Coming on the screen now. Here we go, guys. So as you can see, there we go. There we go. As you can see, Croatia still sitting top, Turkey in second, Armenia in third. Wales closing the gap on Armenia now, so they're both on level points. As we say, Armenia losing 1-0 to Croatia. So, hang on a minute. So that win giving Croatia a more formidable lead at the top of the table. Level now on points with Turkey, but it's all to play for, isn't it, guys? All to play for. Obviously, Latvia at the bottom on 0 points, but Croatia and Turkey on level points at the top on 10 points each, and then Armenia and Wales just behind on 7 points, so only 3 points off the top two. So, as I said, guys, win today. I said it at the start of the show. A win today in this one would give Wales a fighting chance to progress and get further up the group table. And it's certainly put them in a strong position to do that now. So still work to do for Wales, but like I say, good result for them in this game. So it gives them a real fighting chance now to progress and try and get into those automatic qualification places for the Euros. So thanks, Ken. Where are we now? Ken saying thank you for the stream again. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Ken, and thank you for coming, getting involved, mate. It's always a pleasure to have you involved in the Fanden community and the chat, mate. So thank you, Ken. Enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week as well. Have a good one, mate. Stay safe and well. And awesome. Thank you, Ken, for your positive comments and great conversation in the chat. Always a pleasure, mate. Take care. And hopefully, as I say, catch up with you again soon on a future stream. But yeah, take care, Ken, and enjoy the rest of the week, mate. Thank you. McCod Army saying predictions for tomorrow, Scotland-England match. Oh, I did ask that earlier, so we did get some predictions earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave my prediction for tomorrow because obviously I will hopefully be doing that game. And I know you guys are going to come in asking me straight away off the start to give a prediction. So I'm not going to stick to it. I might change it tomorrow, but I fancy it. I'm not going to say a scoreline, but I think it might end a draw. It'll be goals. There'll be goals in it, but I think it'll end a draw. But yeah, sorry, McCod. I think I'm going to leave my score prediction till tomorrow because it might change. I'll have a think about it while I'm at work tomorrow. But yep, certainly, hopefully, be a good game, mate. It's going to be an absolute cracker, that, innit? Certainly looking forward to that, and hopefully, I will be streaming that tomorrow for the match watch along. So hopefully, you guys join me if you're not too busy. But thank you for that, McCod Army. And as I say, it's fantastic to have you with us here at Fanden. I am going to jump off now to go and get some food. Like I say, guys, came straight in from work and jumped on the live stream. So I've not had nothing to eat. Not even had a chance to say hello to my missus properly yet. That's commitment for you. So thank you, McCod Army. It's a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the Fanden project and the Fanden community. Like I say, off the top of my head, you're getting me on, you're obviously catching me on on the hop because I was going to give the score prediction at the start of the game tomorrow when I set up the live. But at the moment, I would presume I'm going to sit on the fence at the moment, and it's going to say a draw. But I might change my mind tomorrow once I've had a proper think about it. But I think Scotland, if there is a chance of a win, I think it's more likely Scotland because I think Scotland will be hungry for this one. I think Scotland will be really hungry, probably more hungry than England. I could see an upset coming if England are not fully focused. Let's put it that way. So either if England are focused, I think it'd be a draw. But if England don't come to Scotland with the focus that they need to have, then I think they're going to get a bit of humble pie handed to them. As Scotland in really good form at the moment, and I expect Scotland to really go at England at home because it's been a while, isn't it? Well, I can't remember the last time I played up at Hampden Park, England, Scotland. So it has been a wee while, hasn't it, guys? But thank you for that, McCudder Army. Stevie's saying thanks everyone for joining. Hope to see you on future streams. Nice one, Stevie. Absolutely, mate. Thank you for your fantastic work in the background as well, Stevie. Always appreciated. McCod Army saying cheers, mate. Enjoy your food. Thank you, McCod Army, and thank you for coming, getting involved, mate. As I say, welcome to Fandom. Welcome to the Fandom community. Take care of yourself, mate. Hopefully, see you on a future stream. But yeah, it's a pleasure to have you with us, mate. And I look forward to hopefully enjoying some more conversation with you in future streams as well, mate. So thank you, McCod Army. Enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Stay safe and well, and maybe catch you either tomorrow or later on in the week if you are not too busy. But thank you, mate. Take care. All the best, and keep yourself safe and well. So yeah, thank you, guys. Really appreciate all your positive comments today on the show. Take care. Look after yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.